Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So, a few things first. It's been a little while since I uploaded because I've had a bunch of big life stuff going on, and I know in my comic book collection tour video, I talked about books that I was going to be getting from in-stock trades, and they arrived a little bit ago, and I've read them quite a few times, so now I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about it, so that way I'm not just making guesses based off the screen grabs from in-stock trades. But anyways, first update, my hair is a lot shorter now. Finally got a haircut after 2 years of not growing it out, and the channel name is changed to Big Limpin'. I'm thinking about changing it to Big Limpin' Comics. Big Limpin' was my nickname when I was in the military because of my knee. I'm always limping around. I kind of like it. It's unique, I guess, and I think Big Limpin' Comics could be a fun channel name. But anyways, let's get into talking about these books from Image. So, first up, I have The Black Monday Murders by Jonathan Hickman and Tom Coker. I mean, it's Jonathan Hickman, so you know the world building's going crazy. The characters are evil for the most part, except for the detective that is trying to unravel this whole thing. But I don't want to spoil it too much for those of you who haven't read it, or for those of you who are interested in reading it. It's a very, very, very good fucking series. It is really unfortunate that it's on an indefinite hiatus, but Jonathan Hickman's been quite busy with doing the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff for Marvel. He's been knocking that out of the park, though, gotta say. If you have not read Ultimate Spider-Man by Jonathan Hickman and Marco Checchetto, pick it up immediately. Their run is ending in December, I believe, so try and get to it while you can. It is insanely good. One of my favorite runs of Spider-Man in a very long time, but then again, that's not really hard to, be the best given the quality of slop they've been feeding us for Marvel, but Black Monday Murders. So, try and do, I guess, a little bit of a blurb about it to get you guys interested if you haven't read it. But published by Image Comics, so you know that there are no holds barred. It is just balls to the wall, crazy crypto noir kind of shit. Really great world building. I mean, after one issue, you can just understand all of the characters, their motivations, and even though a lot of them are fucking evil, pardon my French, but, given these characters, but you can really get attached to them quite early on, and, well, not all of them, because like I said, they're evil, but they are very compelling in that regard. A lot of crazy stuff happening in this, a lot of interesting connections to the stock market, why it crashes, how it crashes, and can a crash be manufactured? That's all I'm going to say about this. Please go pick this up on in-stock trades, or if you can find it at your local comic book store, absolutely go check it out. You will not regret it. All right, next up, we got Chew, the Omnivore Edition, Volume 1 by John Layman and Rob Guillory. I was not expecting any of what happened in this, at all. I was told it was a really wild series. It's really funny, over the top. It has a lot of really good stuff layered underneath it as well, and I feel like I was undersold on it because it's insane. Not to mention, look at that cover. I love the hardcover stuff. It's so nice. You get bigger art as well, which, Rob Guillory, who does the writing, or does the art and does the coloring too, is just really, really impressive. A lot of funny shit goes down. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much, so I'm going to try my best to do a little blurb to get you guys interested again if you haven't read it already. But it's basically about a chibopath who can get psychic impressions from the food that he eats, so he could tell you, how a cow was slaughtered for a burger or a steak, and so on and so on. And he is a vice squad detective in Philadelphia at the start of this, at least. And that's I don't want to spoil some of the crazier plots, but yeah, it's really interesting, really compelling world building, and the characters are outstanding. Oh my God, Tony Chu is great. There is not a single bad character in this. They might be evil, but they're all hilarious or interesting in some shape or form, and the artwork is just fucking stellar. God, please pick this up. The series has been finished for quite a while now. I highly recommend it. I can't wait to read more of this. It's fantastic. If you can get the Omnivore Edition, I highly recommend it. Just really beautiful cover, great hardcover. You get the bigger artwork, which is honestly perfect for this because it just pops off the page. It is gorgeous, but great introduction to this series. Highly recommend it. Please go check out Chew. You can find it on in-stock trades or at your local comic book store. I believe Volume 2 is having some, I think they're out of print for that, and so that's going to be interesting to try and collect the rest of the series in this edition, but we'll see what we can do. All right. Last but not least, East of West by Jonathan Hickman and Nick Dragotta. Oh my God. First of all, look at this. This is 45 issues. Well, 46 containing the one shot, but 45 issues, and it is thick as hell. And oh my God, it's so worth it too. I really don't want to like give too much away, but it has a lot of elements of Mad Max, some Dune, some Western, a lot of political aspects to it that are really well explored, and just the way the story gets built, the way the world gets built, it is just impossible to not just get sucked into this thing like a black hole. It's a black hole, but of awesomeness. So I guess if you're a fan of black holes, this is the one to get sucked into. Oh my God, I couldn't read it fast enough. I've read it 3 times now all the way through, and I have loved it. Each read, even more and more, is just phenomenal. This is Jonathan Hickman at his best. Like I said, his Ultimate Spider-Man is next level. He's done some great work on the Avengers, on Fantastic Four, but this is his magnum opus. It is Nick Dragotta's magnum opus too. He's doing great work on Absolute Batman, but this, oh my God. There's so many incredible characters in this. So many. There's not really a main cast, I should say. There's a whole bunch of characters that are just insanely compelling, really badass, by the way, and just, I cannot speak enough about this book. It is, I think, my favorite comic book of all time. I love these self-contained stories where it's written and drawn by the same people all the way through. That's why I really like Chew and the Black Monday Murders, and also why I'm really interested to get the rest of Criminal by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. But yeah, please go pick this up. You can find it on in-stock trades for about $40 is what I got it for, because normally it's $60 if you find it at a bookstore, at your local comic book store. But yeah, outstanding. If you can get the hardcover editions, lucky you. They look amazing. But please go check this out. Image Comics, the best. I love the superhero stuff, but Image really does something special with these self-contained stories. And I really, really, really can't wait to read more and more from that publisher, because I have been blown away by everything except The Walking Dead. I wasn't the biggest fan of Walking Dead. Robert Kirkman's kind of one of those writers where he's either really good or fucking dog shit with no in between, but you can say that about anybody. It's all opinionated or opinion-based, so don't take my word for it. Go read Image Comics. Go read comic books in general. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will try and be a little bit more consistent with my uploads or with making videos about comics, but in the meantime, thank you again. I hope you've had a great week, and I will see you on the next one.